Lion of Judah, let the light arise.
What's up, people? Welcome again to All Truth, No Lying podcast. All right. And a couple of days ago, I did an inspirational called When Love is Wounded. And I compared how we are not much different from betrayal Jesus like Judas did. All right. And I compared that Judas betrayed him for pieces of silver, and we betray him with our choices. And I showed how both of those are similar. But when I was coming to work, I got another thought, and I just shook my head, and I shed a couple of tears, because I'm like, every single day we make Jesus relive his crucifixion. Every single day we crucify him again. So let me give you another thought. And I guess I'm going to title this When Love is Wounded Part 2, with a subtext of do not crucify him again. All right. And I want to start off by saying that when this is done, I want this to be a call to repentance. All right. I want this to be a true look at your inner self, at our inner self. And I want this to be a true call to repentance. All right. Now, brothers and sisters, let me ask you this question. Why is it so easy for us to despise Judas? All right. Why is it so easy for us to despise Judas? Now, if you remember, Judas is the one that betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver. All right. And when we think about it, and when we think about what was done and for how much, we shake our head at his choice. I've heard so many people call it evil. I even heard believers say that it was unforgivable. But if we stop and think, and if we ask ourselves, and I want you to really look on the inside, and I want you to be honest with yourself, and I want you to ask yourself, what makes me different from him? What makes me different from Judas? Because yes, Judas sold Christ for pieces of silver, but how often do we trade him away for far less? Jesus. How often do we trade him for far less? And some of the things that we trade him for is pride. We trade him for pleasure, for anger, for approval of others. And sometimes we trade him away for nothing at all.